Hello, it's Thursday, and today we are going to be continuing our Soul Silver run, where every time our Pokemon level up, they evolve into something random, and then we get to crochet it. Now, our CrocheTedex is looking pretty full at the moment, and we are very, very close to finishing Gen 1. We have like 8, I think, Pokemon left as of the time of filming this. And we have made 222 Pokemon overall, bringing our Pokédex up to almost 22% done. So we're going to be chipping off 6 more of those today. Now, where we left off, we had just evolved Circumvent into Porygon 2, as you can see on the screen here. And I have to say, you guys really looked out for me in the comments of the last video. Oh, go away, Vance. Shoot. Shoot. Go away. Because I'm obviously here at Whirlpool Islands, and I'm not ready to be here yet. We have to go look after the kimono girls first off. So that's where we're going to go first. And then I have a little surprise for where we're going to go next. So let's just fly on out of here. Okay, which one's my bird? Okay. Now, we had a bit of a rough time last time, but I have a really good feeling about this week. Right, it can't possibly go worse than last time. All right, let's go find us some kimono girls. Ah! Frank! How? How is this possible? How can I lose to mere kimono girls? Okay, so there's 5 of them. Alright, so I'm genuinely a little bit nervous about this because, well, let's check out where our team is up to, shall we? Okay, we have poor little 1111 Circumvent, who is the latest member to join our team. We have a Metapod at level 40. We have a little Riolu at level 38, which is Cabbage. We have Chaos at level 39 and Shucky at level 35. So I think our levels are okay, but I'm a little bit worried that we have a baby type and like a literal Chrysalis on the team. So we're just going to give this a go, and if we like crash and burn spectacularly, we'll come back out and evolve Crisis up a level and Cabbage up a level. And I'm going to leave Circumvent in the lead because I'm perfectly happy to get a level early on, given that it took literal hours to get our level last time. So hopefully we're feeling good about this. On with the show. Now, do each one of them have like an Eevee? Is that how this works? My name is Zuki. I met you previously in Violet City. In order to bring back Lugia, we need someone with the right bond with Pokemon. Yes, I am ready. How cool would it be if you could do a playthrough like dressed as a kimono girl? I'm being treated as an adult would also kind of be nice, but like that's neither here nor there. Okay, cool, so it's Umbreon. It's just the one Pokemon and it's a level 38. I'm around the right level. I'm a little under, but they only have 1. I think they're 5 back to back though, which does potentially cause problems. Let's see, Umbreon is dark type, so let's maybe send out the Ghost. I don't remember the movesets, we'll learn. It's always fun kicking things off with a boss battle. Good Chaos. Good Chaos. Hey, Chaos has Earthquake. Earthquake's going to simplify this a great deal, I think. Because if there's one thing I know about the evolutions, it's that all of them have all 4 feet on the ground. Don't be confused, Chaos, please. Please, no, Chaos, come on. This is meant to be very straightforward. We're flinching, we're confused, we're sipping our tea. We're going to surf instead. Surf has never let me down. Chaos. 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 Chaos! Okay, so that's not how we're going to do things. Umbreon is kind of a meanie. No, fly! Fly! No! Oh! We lived. We lived. We lived. I don't think they give us time to heal in between, do they? Okay, I can't hurt this thing. We might have to just take some lessons from this and come back in just a second. It's not going to take that long. Okay, that's fine. Shucky, what do you got? Let's try some other things out. What is this last resort? Wow. Avalanche. I'm gonna do whatever I need to take the dark doggo down. Shucky is being a bit of a goat at the moment, which I appreciate. Not allowing itself to be confused. Just we'll see how we go. Dang it, we flinched. Don't be confused. Don't be confused. Yay. Oh, I'm gonna consider it a victory if I can beat one of them. Okay. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Cabbage, I know you're just a baby, but you might be a really fast little baby. Oh, and you're a very special shiny little baby. I don't remember what half these things do. Wow. I am not prepared for the Elite Four. I think that's really alarmingly apparent here. We might have to just do a special, not today, like not necessarily this episode, but we might have to do like a special like leveling up episode as we prepare for the road. Maybe that's just the Victory Road episode though, so that's fine. I just need you to hit it once, Cabbage. Cabbage, I just need you to hit it once. Yeah, bye, Cabbage. Who do I have left that can hit it? I just need to hit it once. Okay, Chaos is coming back out. I don't really want to burn through any items knowing that like we're not really doing great. I'm wondering if I can get the item done quickly enough. Okay, cool. So I've healed Chaos up. I just want to see if they'll give us a chance to heal in between, and then I'll have the information I need to come back and do this properly. Stop that. Good. Good Chaos. Whew. Okay, Circumvent grew to level 12. That's great. That's a level for us. Which means that Circumvent will evolve. Wants to learn agility. Let's just take a quick second and look at that. I don't think there's any real use for that for me at the moment. So we're not going to learn that one there. Okay, please not one after the other. Please just a little break in between. Just a little break. Oh! Okay, well we're taking a break anyway, aren't we? Okay, Circumvent is going to evolve. I'm so stressed about this. So Circumvent is the only Pokemon left on our team at the moment that can evolve into Pokemon we haven't made yet, which is why I'm a little bit tense because, I mean, you've seen the last few episodes, you'd know what's happened. So let's just hope for the best here. Come on, Circumvent. Yay! Okay! Awesome! Alright, I'm excited for two different reasons. I'm excited. I'm overexcited. Okay, so I'm excited for two different reasons. So those two reasons are new Pokemon. Yay! But the second reason I'm so excited is that is one of the 8 Pokemon we're missing from Gen 1. What a way to start it. Thank you, Circumvent. Catching that Mamoswine last episode was the move. Awesome. Okay. I don't think it's going to give me a breather. Okay, no. So we are still going to stop there and we're going to make Venomoth. Venomoth is an auspicious start to the day. It's a new Pokemon and it's one of the very small handful we need to finish off Gen 1, so I'm excited. My goal here will be to take all of the details that have just been drawn on the sprite and try and translate them into stitch textures. The markings are already fairly low contrast and I think it'll just be more visually interesting this way. I started with the wings as they are the main experiment for me for this particular Pokemon. And basically I just used different stitch heights to create the internal veining of each wing. Now on its own the wing is fairly flimsy, so I had to make 2 pieces for each and I had to flip the texture so that it would show properly on both sides. So the top wings were 4 pieces in total with 2 different patterns. I followed up with the bottom wings using the same stitch techniques as I did with the top and again making 2 pieces for each wing. I'm pretty happy with the overall effect. I moved on to the body. I started in purple, working up a little ball of a thorax, then swapped to beige to make the abdomen. I alternated between single crochet and spike stitches here to try and create that zigzag pattern, but I don't think it reads super successfully. I'm also worried it turned out a little big, but it matches the wings well enough and I guess our moth is just going to get mega potted. For the head, I started at the pointy nose, built in some pincers, and then flared out into a wide cone. I could then separate it into 3 separate rounds to build up the 3 points of the head. This was to save on sewing and also just to streamline the whole piece. Now when examining the sprite, I realised that Venomoth has blue eyes in it. Now I don't know if that's official, but I was just also really excited to add another colour into the mix here, and I think she looks really pretty with her baby blues. I added safety eyes in to make them even more bug-eyed. For the assembly, I started by sewing the wing layers together. I did have the opportunity to insert wires or supports at this stage, but I didn't feel like it was particularly necessary for this particular bug. I did pin a flex into the body to add a little bit more life though. I was happily pinning the pieces together when I realised I'd forgotten to make legs, which somehow became a bit of a running theme for today. Anyway, I made the missing legs just working single crochet over a long tail. I then sewed the eyes to the head, the legs to the body, and the head to the body. Then it was just a matter of layering up first the bottom wings, then the top. And there's our Venomoth. I do think the wing texture was quite successful, and I'm going to keep that in mind next time I'm trying to make this type of wing. The body texture, maybe not so much. Okay, so we are back. Sorry, I can't give you a better look at Venomoth in-game at the moment. We're obviously caught up in a cutscene that is going to continue for a little while. I actually think we're going to die, but that's fine. But you can see them there looking a little bit like a goober on the screen. Yeah, we're going to get back into it and probably fail pretty quickly at this next kimono girl. So, on with the show. Naoko. I'm the one that's not so good at directions. I'm guessing, what, Espeon? Yeah. Dang. I do not have anyone left on my team. I could probably do my best to res them, because after this it would just be, what, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, which are doable. I have type advantages against them, but maybe it was just, maybe just Umbreon has set me up to think this is harder than it is. So let's just, okay, I'm going to revive Shucky. Okay, Psychic is going to crush the moth, who is a lady moth. So there we go, Circumvent is a lady. And we're going to swap Shucky on in. And now we're just going to let the battle take its course. Like so. Okay. Earthquake. Hey, Psychic doesn't affect Chaos. I should have known that. I'm a bad trainer. But we'll Earthquake. Hey, okay, that was pretty good. We'll try it again. Particularly knowing that Chaos is immune. Oh, I probably could have used it as a chance to recover some of my other Pokemon. That was a bit silly of me. That's okay, Chaos can just try and tank the rest of this though if Chaos wants. Alright, who do we reckon's next? Fire, lightning, or water? Mickey! Mickey feels like a Flareon. Hey! Haha! Can I pick him or can I pick him? These are really powerful evolutions. Stop, stop, stop. Bye, Chaos. To wipe out to a Flareon is pretty embarrassing. Okay. Hopefully they'll let me just come back in and beat the 3 that I haven't done yet. But before we do, look how beautiful she is. Hi. Shield Dust blocks the added effects of attacks taken. That's actually really helpful if you're not a level 12. So I think they do make me do all of them again. Yeah, it's Zuki. I have to verse the Umbreon again. Oh no. Right, so I've just tried to keep Umbreon trapped in a Whirlpool here just to do a little bit of chip damage. It's kind of like having a second really ineffective teammate that's still helping. And it's still helping. I knew this was going to be a battle of the chips, and I think that that has worked honestly pretty well for me. Now that is probably going to take out Chucky. Yeah, dang, I should have been paying slightly more attention, but I was too busy sharing my plan. Monologuing. Monologuing is the enemy of us all. You just need to survive one hit. Can you do it? I don't remember if you can or not. Please. Please stop. Please. Thank you. Alright, cool. We beat Umbreon. We've only had one casualty, which is an easy thing to repair. In the meantime, Cabbage is getting really juicy chunks of XP from this. Seriously. If I didn't feel like some sort of inherent pressure to keep us on track, I would literally be farming the XP from these battles. Particularly knowing that, Chaos is immune to Espeon, basically. So we'll swap Chaos into the front, we'll heal up everybody else back up to full, and get ready for the Flareon. You might have to go Hyper Potion for Shucky. Oh no, dang. Lemonade would have been fine. Okay, well good. Now we take out Espeon. How did we do that last time? This is good. Okay, so we're basically entering the next battle at full strength. Good. So Mickey's next with the Flareon. We're back to where we were. Oh, Mickey, you're so fun. Hey, hey. We're going to do the same thing we did with Umbreon and trap him in a Whirlpool first, I think. Just that little bit of chip damage, just as like having bonus teammate. We love us a bonus teammate. Just doing not a bad amount of damage there, actually. So we just need to last this Fire Blast. Okay. Alrighty, so Shucky takes all that XP for Shucky's self. Speaking of which, Shucky is going to turn into Diglett. Oh no. Please don't evolve. Okay, good. It's the double-edged sword of this much XP of just like, oh no, don't send me in there with the Diglett, please. So you must be Vaporeon. Sayo. I don't know. I kind of really thought that Vaporeon would be last. Who do you have? Jolteon. Hey, I picked it. Vaporeon is last. Electric. Not great for me. This is gonna be bad. I don't think I have a single thing that can like stand up to Zappy here. When in doubt, chaos. So we're double teaming, but I'm shaking the whole planet, so that should kind of like nullify any evasiveness. I know that's not how earthquake works, but like in theory it should be. I'm just saying, it's an earthquake. You shouldn't be able to dodge it. It'd do a lot. Okay, good. Good. Oh no, what's Chaos turning into next? Hold on. Oh no, it's just Houndour, which is a little fire puppy just before we fight the water thing. That's not ideal. We're not stopping evolutions though, we do obey the rules as well as we can. Come on Chaos, we appreciate you. There it is. As mentioned before, we have already made this one here. It came up in Cabbage's evolution line a couple of episodes ago, where we got to see the little blue puppy. So this is the first time we're seeing the non-shiny version. He's a very good boy. Thank you anyway, Chaos. Okay, we have one to go, and it's the fish. I'm really nervous about this one here. I don't really have a hard counter to it. I don't think I have anything that can handle being hit by it. I don't really want to do all of this again. Crisis will fly. No, don't surf. Surf is too reliable in all situations. That's illegal. I should be the only one allowed to surf. Okay, I have Baby Cabbage, Fire Puppy, or level 12 Bug. Well, I'm gonna send out Fire Puppy so that I can heal up Shucky. That's the plan. I'm sorry. Sorry, Chaos. Because, like, Shucky being Poliwrath is kind of okay for this. It's like a fully evolved water type. It might actually be able to stand up to fish. Okay, Shucky, come on out. Didn't realise we had that much of a level disadvantage, but it's only 3 levels. It should be okay. You'd think dropping an avalanche on someone's head would be more effective than that. I'm not healing Shucky again after this, though. Okay, maybe I will heal Shucky again, because I think we've got this. Surf should be fine. Surf should be fine. Surf should be fine. You're an aquatic being. Why does Surf bother you? So close. Oh, dang it. Sorry, Shucky. I really thought we were going to get one more hit off before I had to heal again. Oh, we are! Shucky! My goodness. My lovely frog. I suppose now I have to heal you. It's just like rude not to after you've clung to health because I'm standing back here cheering you on. Yeah, that's fine. You can quick attack. I'm just going to... 2 more slashes. 1 to the Achilles tendon. 1 to the tail fin. Oh! There we go. That should do it. Yeah! Okay, Shucky, I do not mind now if you turn into a Diglett. It would have been a disaster if you'd done it before. We did it. We survived the Kimono Girls. Okay, Shucky's just going to turn into Diglett real quick. So just a gentle reminder that Shucky, Cabbage, and Chaos are all evolving into the same ring of things. So, like, it is what it is. We were not wrong about you. You are indeed worthy of this. Please take it. Obtained the Tidal Bell, and that's what I needed for Whirlpool Islands. So we've got that now. Ah, what's happening? Okay, so they're all off to the Whirl Islands. We have somewhere else we're going to go first. And I'm not talking about the fact that I'm going to go shopping and heal up. No, we have a quest. Okay, so where we're going to go is something that one of my patrons reminded me about, and that is we're going to go to Union Cave at the Runes of Alph, because today just happens to be Friday, and I've been advised that if you visit the Runes of Alph on a Friday and go all the way down to the basement, there's a Lapras waiting there normally. We're going to go get ourselves a 6th teammate. Side quest time. Am I even going the right way? No, I'm not. Hold, please. Alrighty, I found my way back to Violet, which is where we're supposed to be. And to the down. Here we are on Route 32. And this should be the runes. Evening, sir. Excellent. Okay, so We have to find our way into the cave and then all the way down to the basement. This is not where I expected to be. Oh, hello. Well, cool, not quite what we're here for. I'm going to save us some time here. I was in the wrong spot. I would have cut this whole section out, except this happened. Alright, so we had to beat up the whole alphabet as I try and find my way out of this cave, but I think Circumvent is going to evolve, and I'm going to let Circumvent learn Poison Powder. Hey! Okay. Here we go. Circumvent is evolving. I'm tense, but I'm excited, so let's see what we turn into. Oh no. I don't... Oh no. Oh no! Okay. So Circumvent is now on Chaos's evolution line. That's fine. No, we're back to having no Pokemon, but we're about to get a Lapras. We're finding a Lapras. This is fine. We got Venomoth. The game giveth and the game taketh away, because Circumvent now has to leave the team. Oh, you're a very cute little bag on back there though. Sorry, buddy. I know, I'm sad too. You know what, I might even look up where I'm supposed to go, because clearly this isn't working for me. This isn't even the right spot, is it? I probably could have just walked out that gate, but like, it's fine. We'll fly back to Violet City so I can heal and drop Circumvent off. Alright, let's drop the little lady off. She's in good company at least, so that's something. Pull ourselves together. Let me out of the boxes. I'm trapped in virtual heck. I should have just gone south. There was no need for me to stop off by the runes. I don't know why I got so confused. Right, to the down. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I should have someone for that. Excellent. Thank you, Crisis. This is not where I'm going though. Okay, and we'll keep going south. Oh. Apparently haven't come this way before. So I guess we're gonna clean up a couple of little trainers as well. How bad is it gonna be? Oh, children. I'm beating up children. Fantastic. Don't take their money. Please don't take their money. Yeah, we took their pocket money. I'm worse than Team Rocket. They at least had a mission in mind. I just beat up a kid and took his lunch money. How have I not come this way? Hey, iPom. Hello. I might just fast forward until I get to the cave. Okay, that is the cave in which we seek to go. And hope is being restored. Okay, we're in Union Cave. This is the entrance of Route 32. And I'm looking at a map. Alright, I believe in transparency. I've got a map. I'm not just wandering around. Wait, is this the cave full of little cats? It is! Oh, I remember being in here a really long time ago. I mean, they're level 5. It was a really long time ago. So we'll go this way, and down here. And there's Monferno in this cave? Guys, can I just catch a Monferno? That would neatly flesh out that line a little bit for me. No, we'll follow the rules. Memoswine was fantastic, but let us down in the end. I've learned my lesson. We will stick with story-relevant characters, unless we have no other option. And we do have another option. It's waiting for us in the basement. And if I'm catching anything, I'm catching one of those. Wait for me, Aggron. Hey, Cabbage has ended up very close to evolving, which is an unintended perk of this whole scenario. Somehow I've managed to level Cabbage up on level 5 kittens. There we go. Thank you, Cabbage. Cabbage is turning into a tonk. Ooh, I haven't seen a shiny Hariyama before. I wonder what they look like. There's still some fun to be had here. What colour pants are you wearing, sir? Oh, purple! Purple hands. That's the main difference there, right? A little bit yellower and bright purple hands. That's kind of fun. Into the blue! We're surfing on our fire dog. That seems like the way to do that. Those are the stairs I'm looking for. Why are there so many things in this cave that I want? Right, adjusting my map. Okay, good. I'm assuming that's a battle, which is fine. I don't mind battling. Hello. Okay, we've got 2. I don't know what level we're looking at here. 24s. Okay, good. So we are supposed to be a slightly, at least it's not level 5. So I would have felt really bad if I was supposed to come catch this thing at level 5. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she's Marowak. Hey, okay, good. And another one. No, Chaos, you can absorb all of this. Chaos is definitely staying on the team, so there's never any harm in leveling Chaos up again. Shucky, I am not convinced has a permanent place anymore. Because Cabbage is shiny, so it will always be good. Chaos is one of our very first babies, and I'm not getting rid of her. And Crisis is our starter. So those 3 are pretty locked in, regardless of what happened with their evolutions. Shucky doesn't have that kind of lineage. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry I missed your name. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Okay, Kangaskhan is Angie. Not ideal. Just squirt them with the hose. Good. Okay. Alrighty. Down the stairs. I'm excited. I'm getting excited now. Oh, no. Whoops. I missed my turn off. Turn off? Okay. So that's just down and to the right. Phoebus, buddy, why weren't you in the water? Okay. I know Shucky is currently a Diglett, which is not an ideal matchup against a Poliwhirl, okay? I am aware of this. I've just royally messed this up, didn't I? That's fine. The bug can handle some bubbles. Close that chapter. Thank you very much. Thank you, Emma, for your help. Okay, Houndour should be becoming... Where are you on my list? Poliwag. It does get worse before it gets better. It's just a hopeful little tadpole who is the highest level Pokemon on my team. I'm going to save before we go in. So let's just do that now. Just in case I mess it up, because I'm not catching this thing. All right. Okay, we're about to meet our new friend. And it's not going to be something we've already made, because that's... the game wouldn't do that to us again, right? Here we go. It's there. Okay, so it looks like Lapras on the map, but it's not Lapras. We don't know what it is. Okay, you ready? Oh, it's Quagsire. We made Quagsire last week. There goes that plan. This is still getting all of our teammates up levels, which is still a good thing, and it's stopping us from just having to like run up and down the same routes over and over again, so I don't mind a little bit of this exploration as we try to find new Pokemon. But it's also just like a little bit of a, you know, what is plan B, I hear you ask? Let's look at the map. Let's look at the map real quick. Okay, we could go after one of the legendary dogs, or we could just like cut our losses at this point and go after Lugia. I kind of want a new teammate, right? Like, I'm getting whiny about it. That's how badly I want a new teammate. So let's fly around a little bit and see if we can't catch one of these dogs. Yeah? That's plan B. So they're not actually like Entei and Raikou. I think one of them is Skorupi. Is it Skorupi? The evolved form of Skorupi? The big pink thing. I can't remember what that giant pink scorpion thing is called. The one that's kind of like, you know? Terrestrial crab. Okay, I'm here on Route 37. It's on Route 36. Okay, basically because these dogs change the route they're on every time you move areas, I just found a place where I could step back and forth between areas until one landed near me. Okay, he's right outside the gates of this town. Is he still there? He's still there. He's gonna move as soon as I leave the town. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Evening, sir. No? No, I think we've caught up. Okay. And it should be a level 40 as well. That's not it. It's just a wild Jolteon. It would be a massive joke if it turned out it was a Jolteon, but I know that's not it. It doesn't have any of the signs. Okay. That's not right either. At only level 4, that's not right. There it is! It's a Lady Wobbuffet! Oh, I actually love this. Okay, I want to catch the Lady Wobbuffet. How do we delicately nudge the lady? Like that. Okay, that works. Level 40 is such a great level for the team as well. I won't have to train it up to bring it up into level. It's already like right there. This is great. This is great. I actually think I read this in a comment as well of somebody making a suggestion. So like, props to you if you suggested this in the last video, because I'm pretty sure I picked it up from the comment section as well. No, Shucky. No, Shucky, no. Okay, I just want it in the yellow and then I'll throw Ultra Balls. I'm trying to work out how I'm gonna make lipstick. Okay, Shucky, that's fine. Come on, Cabbage, just come out here and be a rock for me. Just the immovable object. Okay, everybody, you ready to hold down B? Yes, do it. We have a new teammate. We have a new teammate. Oh, we get to name the new teammate. I have my names list ready today. Okay, this is fine. This is great. I'm really excited about this. Yes, we're going to give a nickname to Wobbles here. I'm going to call our lovely Lady Wobbuffet Charisma. There we go. Welcome to the team. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's have a look. Shadow tag prevents the foe from escaping. That's great. Okay, we're going to pause here and we're going to make our lovely Lady Charisma. I see Lady Wobbles here as a chance to redeem myself from the Quagsire situation. I would never be mean to him, but I definitely let him down. That's not going to happen this time. And I am going to go with the female form of Wobbuffet today, so I'm sticking with a closed mouth to best showcase that lipstick. I also agonized over the perfect shade of pinky red for her too, but I do think I nailed it. I started by making a half-inflated balloon shape for the body. I do think simple Pokemon can be deceptively difficult because you can't hide behind lots of layers or details. You have to just really get the proportions exactly right. I used pins here to fashion a little face to help keep me on track. Some people love the pin faces, some people hate the pin faces. I am entirely neutral on the pin faces. I think they're just a useful tool. Next, I made 4 little knobbly feet. And 2 2B French fry arms. I'm sticking with a pretty basic pose today as well. I made the hood for the back of the head. Maybe the balloon is partially deflated, not inflated. I'm more of a glass half full type of girl. Finally, I made the tail. Now, I have heard that the tail is the actual creature and that the blue parts are the distraction, but either way, I used white to stitch eyes on the tail straight away. Using blue, I sewed on the hood and then the feet. I really tried to slow down for the face and just very carefully build up the eyes, zigzag of the mouth, and then lastly, the lipstick. It's a little rough, but in this case I actually think it's adding charm, so I'll take it. Finally, I sewed on the tail and the arms. I really enjoy Lady Wobbles. It's not quite the Carnivine effect, but I definitely like her more now. Okay, I feel better now. So with 2 done, we are now going to head back to Whirl Islands and try and catch us a Lugia, or whoever Lugia may be. So let's fly to Cianwood. Great. And I'm just going to keep an eye on that Pokegear map. And if we end up in the same place as the other legendary dog, we'll duck out and try and grab it. Oh, we haven't taken Lady Wobbuffet for a walk yet. I think they did. They put the lipstick on the Overworld one as well. I love that. Look at her. She's lovely. Your Pokemon is blowing sand in the air. She is truly a wacky, wavy, flailing tube man. And I love that. Okay, I'm going to look up a map for this Whirl Islands thing. Oh, we're swimming on a little Poliwag now. That's actually really cute. There shouldn't be any trainers in our way because I think we cleared them all out last week. Okay, I've just realized Charisma has no moves that can hit anyone. So that is going to make evolving her interesting. So we will work on that. So here we go. And there is some pretty decent training to be found here. Even if I am a humble bug. Excellent. Is that where I want to go? Thank you, Shucky. I appreciate you. This feels like it might be right. I've done everything that I'm supposed to do. I've beat the kimono girls. I have the tidal bell and I think the silver wing. So this should be where we needed to go down this ladder. The lights are still not on. Okay. Well, this isn't going to be very interesting for you to watch, but like the intrepid explorer ventured down as though she knew exactly where she was going, funnily enough, because it's almost like she had a map from those who had been here before and easily found the ladder and continued downstairs, where you all can see again. There we go. Ooh, magneton, that's cool. Okay, we're not very effective here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Crisis is going to turn into Gulpin now. Like so. And that old guy there is the guy guarding the entranceway. So I'm just going to like stop for a second and just like do a little grooming. And I don't know who we're going to face, so let's... I'm nervous it's going to be an Abra or something and just yeet itself out of there. So Charisma has that shadow tag thing that doesn't let them escape, right? Yeah, prevents the foe from escaping. Cool. So Charisma is the safest bet to lead with, just to give me a chance to otherwise like work out what to do next. So let's talk to this guy. I don't know if he's a battle or if he's just like a gateway. That thing you have. Oh. You found it. Please go ahead. Okay, so I was potentially supposed to... You guys saved me from coming all the way in here before and then not having the thing. But I've got the thing. Let's go. I don't know what's in this tunnel. I'm just going to stick my head in real quick. Oh! Oh! Can we see? Oh, I found a rare candy. Don't mind if I do. That'll be handy if I just need to, like, I don't know, knock somebody up a level. We've already established it doesn't make them evolve into anything other than what they would normally evolve into. Maybe I was supposed to ring the bell. Well, still, I'll just open the door down here first. But first, Ket. It's like it doesn't... Charisma can't hurt anything. Phoebus! I'm coming back for you, Bubby. If Lugia lets us down, I'm coming back for Phoebus. In here. Oh, okay, something of significance is happening. Zuki, that's right. This is where we welcome Lugia. When the dance we practiced many days becomes one with the sound of the tidal bell we entrusted with you, then Lugia shall come out from deep within the waterfall basin once again. This is going to look cool, regardless of what it is. I'm trying not to let myself get too excited, though, because, like, I have faced too much disappointment recently with this challenge. This is very pretty. I don't know when exactly the solution will be revealed, and so, we are summoning some sort of titan from the deep right now. Dang it, I'm letting myself get excited again. What will you be? What will emerge from the waterfall? Okay, so it's, of course it still looks like Lugia here in the cutscene. It might still be Lugia, I don't know. Like, probably not, but maybe. I would love to make and add to team and good, and yes. Baby. Rawr. Okay. How do I get it? Do I go down these steps? I do. Okay. Are you ready? I'm riding my Poliwag out to meet it. Hi. Yeah. So the legendary Pokemon they've been praying to all these years is Cleffa, which I'm actually thrilled about because that's something new. I'll take it. It's a baby. I don't want to hit it. Sorry, there was just a lot of build up there, and it all just got released all at the same time. Can I just catch it? I don't really want to. Yeah, okay. So Cleffa's data has been added to the Pokédex. I have a level 45 child on the team. Okay, alright. He's so little and cute. All right, we do need to name it. Okay, consulting my name list here. I kind of feel like I have to name it Catfish, right? I feel like we got pretty thoroughly catfished there. Clarity, confusion, Kraken. Oh, we're naming her Kraken. She rose from the deep like a vicious sea monster. Rawr. There you go. Okay. Okay, we have a full team, kind of, but we have Kraken on the team. Anyway, let's have a look at our little legend. Proud of its power, I guess. Pokemon only takes damage from attacks. Oh, okay, I understand that. It's a bit of a strange sentence, but that makes sense. Let's stop here and make Cleffa, the legendary Pokemon. Okay, folks, I accidentally made Cleffa and the next Pokemon in the wrong order, and there was just no way to flip the footage back without spoiling the next one, so we're going to carry on with the gameplay, and you'll get to see both of them get made after the next evolution. Sorry about that. And our team is... I think this is the first time it's been full in a really long time. Now, I understand that technically Cabbage, Chaos, and Shucky are the same Pokemon. Shucky would be the next one we would remove if we got another Pokemon. But in the meantime, the levels! Guys, we somehow ended up with a full team of 6, all at a decent level. What? The biggest problems on this team as I see it, let's just have a little check-in. Charisma has nothing that can hit anyone. That's a problem. We have Chaos, who is a tadpole. That's a problem. Crisis is a ball of goo. Half a problem. Kraken's a baby. A literal squishy tiny pink belongs somewhere in a bath of hot chocolate marshmallow baby. So I actually think that might be the biggest problem we have on the team at the moment. Kraken's also level 45, which is a very high level baby. Let's put Chaos back in the lead. Get Chaos back to Jirachi in a position of strength. Okay. I don't know how they're going to react to me because technically I didn't catch Lugia. But I don't know if we're going to get, like, the victory or what. Like, I don't know if this counts. Hi. Oh, no, they think they caught it. They think I am the best. Gosh, it would have been so funny to watch little Cleffa just, like, emerge from the waterfall. Hi. Let's get out of this cave. How do I get out of here? I closed all my maps. Just kind of just, like, pick a direction and run. That felt right, but... Aha! There we go. I just needed to get to the out, and then I can fly. Pokemon does whatever a Pokemon can. Right, I think we've run all of our errands, and we've picked up the 2 Pokemon we were going to pick up, so I think the next thing we're supposed to do is head back to Newbark and try and go along Victory Road, right? It's something like that. It's like the next chunk of story. I believe it lies across this water, yes? Hop in, little tadpole. And who knows what new things we'll find along the way. Some old friends are coming too, apparently. Okay. Oh! Hey, do you know what you just did? You're taking your first steps into Kanto, guys! We made it! Hey, look, there we go. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate you. What's happening here? Okay, we cannot access that. We have to go up through... Is that Victory Road? Tojo Falls. No. We have to go through this cave. That's good. Cave's good. Kraken will get the first level, I have decided. Baby form is too much of a little liability, even if she's just the sweetest little pebble. Okay. Ooh, what's in this cave anyway? Huh. Okay, that's what's in this cave. I should have the level advantage at least, right? Yeah, well and truly. Okay. Like, the baby should be able to hold its own. It's just we need to get those stats up. The mustache on Probo Pass always bothered me. Plus it's got little nose passes as arms. Like, yes, these are my children, they are my arms. How much XP was that, Kraken? Hey, let's get Kraken. Yes, I would like to go up the waterfall. To the up with us. Okay, so it looks like this cave is largely filled with giant rocks, which checks out, frankly. Keeps magnet bombing my baby, though. You're doing great, sweetie. Just need one more little, like, tink, tink, tink. Excellent. You know, given that we've only fought 3 of them, they've actually given a pretty decent chunk of XP each. Trainers would be better, but this isn't bad. We can make do with this. Moonstone! That's interesting. It's very interesting. There's been a lot of conjecture over the last chunk of time as to whether or not using like stone evolutions could help us potentially break out of certain evolutionary loops. And I'm very interested to find out. But the situation hasn't really come up yet. Shiny stone is one we want to try on Crisis because Crisis has Togetic in their evolutionary loop. And Togetic turns into Lunatone according to our notes. So if we use a shiny stone on Togetic and it turns into Togekiss, that breaks the cycle for us. It's a little Bulbasaur. It's a big Bulbasaur. All I have is a handful of magical leaves. Not very effective. You know what, we're just going to swap Pokemon. There you go, get him, Crisis. There we go. That's how we do that. I actually didn't see how many Pokemon this lady had. I was very distracted looking up my evolutionary lines. Kraken gains some XP, not a lot. Megan. Okay, Megan's going to send in Ivysaur. Let's switch. Oh, we'll switch Charisma in. Wow. They're really aggressively sticking to these type advantages, aren't they? Well, aren't you just a little menace? Cabbage, this isn't really your fight, I don't think. Yeah. Not quite for Cabbage. Should have spent a little bit longer in Tojo Falls. No, not Brine. That's not what we were aiming for. Sorry, Shucky. Shake things up a little. Better. That's better. That's more what we were aiming for. Stop. 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 Stop! Okay, we're doing it. Come on, Charisma. Come on, Charisma. Let's just see what you got. Cool. I was wrong. I should have read Charisma's moves more closely. Pretty. I'm working on making one of those right now. Okay, if you can survive the pedal dance, that'd be great. Perfect. It's still a moveset better suited for... Stop. Oh, dang it, Charisma! It's still a moveset better suited for fighting trainers than it is just random encounters. But it has value that I was not seeing. Oh, never mind. You're poison type as well. Fly, little goo ball, fly. The fact that this trainer exists with all three evolutions of Bulbasaur suggests to me that I'm going to encounter the Squirtle lady and the Charmander boy somewhere as well. Thank you, Megan. That was helpful. A little warning might have been nice. Like, what is in this house? Ah, your Pokemon trusts you very much. It's nice to see a good trainer. Here, a gift. We got TM37. I don't know what it is. What is it? Okay, well, that kind of really softened me up. Where am I in terms of transit? Not very far at all. Okay, well, I'm tempted to fly back to Kanto to heal up before we, like, progress, because I don't want to, like, use up all of my items this early in the journey when it's only, like, a hop across the pond. So let's fly back real quick, because, like, look at this team. Can I not fly back? I can't fly because I'm too far away! Dip my toe back in the water. Nope, not quite. Mom? Maybe I have to touch the bed to sleep. How do I heal in Kanto? I don't remember. Not Kanto. Wherever I currently am. At home is what I was trying to say. Oh, there we go. Probably here. Yes, thank you. Let's try that again. Wait, could I have just have surfed the whole time? I didn't even see this body of water last time. No. No, it was a trap. Anyway, let's just get back up to where we were. There we go. Now we sail east on our Poliwag. Okay, I'm seeing grass, I'm seeing some trainers. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't think I'm necessarily underleveled, but I think that there are so many like babies and unevolved forms on my team that it's putting me at a real disadvantage here. It's going to make this road a lot harder than it needed to be. Would you please stop hitting the baby? It's a child. Yeah. So I'm just We're just going to keep doing what we can to rectify that in the meantime. I do have the rare candies there that we could use. I don't want to use them just yet. This is clearly a trainer battle. It might be Squirtle Boy or Charmander Boy. We'll find out. I'm seeing 3 Pokemon. Oh, they're not the 3 that I thought they'd be. Magneton. I have a level advantage. I have a handful of leaves. I have an immunity to Thunderbolt. I am an easily popped balloon. Wobbuffet. Okay. You're ground type. You should not mind. Good. But you should mind. Yeah. That's how we do that. Honestly, I'm liking Charisma's moveset more and more. I am seeing the value. No, you can keep battling. You're doing great. What kind of moves does Execute use? I think that's a special attack. Okay, it's not very effective though, so I won't be very effective. That's the problem. Her moveset's only good if they're hitting you hard. I don't want to be asleep. No, I didn't want to run. That's not what... Not at all what I was trying to do. I have the level advantage. This should be a fair fight. Dang it, they planted seeds in my Shucky. Don't be confused. Hit them. Yes, good Shucky. Excellent Shucky. Very good. That should level up both of... Well, it should level up Shucky anyway. No, not quite. Charisma, I know you're asleep, but I want you to get the XP. So, just wake up, okay? These 2 Pokemon must be the 2 that I get, like, not confused, but I feel like they're dupes of one another. Wobbuffet and Quagsire. They're just the 2 blue potato guys. Oh, okay. Well, that's something. Are we gonna survive that? Yes. Yes, we are. Wake up. Wake up. You're basically earthquake proof. That's amazing. Yay, the earthquake woke us up. And we returned a punch to the face. Don't use yawn, don't put me back to sleep. I don't want to go back to sleep. We should survive this. We'll find out together. Yay, there we go. And we punch. I am quite fond of you, Charisma. You are well named. Oh, so close to that level. I can taste the level. I should have gone and gotten some more healing items. If you prevail on this harsh trek, the truth will be revealed. Heh, sorry, I just wanted to say something cool. You know what, man? I feel ya. Oh, Hariyama just appeared out of nowhere. Let's do a little heal up, shall we? There we go. Get Charisma all the way back up. And, of course, a little revive with little Kraken, who also needs a lemonade, because she's been a very good girl. Good. Good, good, good. Ready for a little walk in the grass, sweetie pie? No? Oh, no, you're focused with a sharp gaze. Good, good. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, nothing. Ooh, we got a trainer. I'm really enjoying Charisma at the moment. There we go. You're good, aren't you? I like to think so. Is this like this game's version of Victory Road? For some reason, it's not quite what I was expecting. Only 1 Pokemon. And it's a little Mareep. Let's see. Mareep is probably going to do lightning moves. Cotton Spore. What's that do? Speed. That's a special attack if I ever saw one. Stop. Well, actually, you know what? You're going to regret that. Sorry. Boing fwick. This is great. I'm getting like an immense appreciation for this moveset that I've never experienced before. And Charisma leveled up. Okay, we're level 41. Thank you, Brian. That's very helpful. Okay. Our Lady Wobbuffet is evolving. This is very tense. It would actually break my heart to lose her this early. So she just needs to turn into one of the hundreds of Pokemon we haven't found yet. Alright, and just everybody cross your fingers for me, because I can't even barely look. But I have to look. Oh! Is it Crawdont? Craw something. It's the giant lobster. It's new, and it's giant, and it's lobstery. Crawdont! Yay! Okay. Alright, cool, I can work with that. Okay, cool. So now we have a cool moveset and a really scary face. Oh, look at you, you giant lobster. Look at it. Lots of interesting back details. Let's have a look at your hide. Oh, you're happy? Water and dark type. Hypercutter prevents the attack stat from being lowered. Okay. Cool. Alright, so let's stop for a second here and let's make a very complicated looking little lobster. So yeah, I'll probably see you guys in like 5 hours. Okay, so I'm going to start with Crawdaunt and then we'll double back to get poor little Cleffa. So this absolutely bonkers crab is our 4th female Pokemon of the day. It's also a great example of one that has so many details, it's probably going to come out looking really cool, even if I mess up the proportions. The Lady Lobster needs a lot of colours and a lot of pieces in general, but I'm going to start with a main body banana. I didn't want it to get too big, but I did need to leave myself room to attach everything, and there is a limit to how small pieces can be made. I think I did hit a nice mid-ground here though. I like my creations to judge me as I make them, so I quickly whipped up some eyes, closely followed by the star. Now, I was planning on making the star double layered, but the single layer proved to be a lot more effective than I thought it was going to be, so I just sort of went with it. I tackled the mouth next. It was all of my Staravia nightmares coming back to haunt me, but rather than embroider all of that, I started with a base chain and used decreases to create the main chevron. Colour changes and back loops to build up the blue stripes, and then working up and down chains for the points at the bottom. There is a certain clumsiness to the shaping of those points, but with careful pinning, I think I can mask them a little bit, and I'll just be extra careful when I'm sewing them on as well. Next, I made a little triangle patch for the underbelly, and a blending piece to add the right shape to the top of the belly. Then came the big stompy feet. I built in the toenails, but ended up making the round kneecaps as separate pieces that would have to be sewn on. This was followed by the 2 tiny spiky feet, because on a creature with 3 different pairs of limbs, why would any of them possibly need to be remotely similar? Anyway, I figure if I'm allowed to close mouths to make Pokemon easier, I'm also allowed to close claws too. So I did. I've gone for a cream ball for the base of each claw, and then an orange arm and like overlapping piece to make them look like some little closed clamps. The tail I made as a flat piece that I folded in half and then sewed shut. This did make it a little bit more rounded than what Crawdaunt is actually rocking, but I am going to get away with it because there's just so many details. Speaking of, I started assembly by removing all of the outer layers so I could work from the base out. I attached the flat pieces like the belly and the mouth first, then added details to the head, including some fun eyeliner. So optimistic. Then I just had to keep layering up pieces until everything was attached. Last but not least, I sewed on the star. The most flimsy pieces always go on last. Now, this is the Carnivine effect. Crawdaunt has always been on the negative side of neutral for me, but I love this little girl. She has such an open and friendly expression that it's really hard not to find her adorable. And with that, it is finally time for Cleffa. Let's whip through this and get the video back on track. So as you can see, it would have been really hard to not spoil our hopeful lobster friend, as she is staring point blank down the camera and will continue to do so the whole time we're making Cleffa. Cleffa, on the other hand, is a very cooperative little ball. I grabbed what I thought would be a good pink, given that I needed 2 different ones. I made it about halfway through the body when I realised I wasn't just playing Yarn Chicken, I was losing Yarn Chicken. And the pink I had chosen was not a Marvel colour, so I don't actually keep it on the shelves. Luckily, I found a little bit more of this colour with the rest of the miscellaneous yarn, but it was nearly a complete do-over. As I worked up the body, I did try out some safety eyes, but they were completely wrong for the child, so I had to commit to like a little bit more wonky embroidery. I finished off the body, and then added another pin face for motivational purposes. Then it was just 2 tiny nubs for feet. And 1 long tube to roll up into a tail. It's the easiest way to make a coil after all. The ears I worked up as 2 triangular pyramids, but with half double crochet on one side instead of single crochet. That will make one face slightly longer than the others, helping to tilt them down. The forehead curl was the final piece, and I used back post stitches to make it. Then I just sewed everything on. I added the little face the best I could. There's just something about tiny faces that I can never seem to get quite right, but I am always going to give it a go. And there is Cleffa! you may notice I've missed something. Let's get back to the game. Okay, we are back. I have put Shucky the Diglett in the lead just so that we can stop being a Diglett, because that'd be great. In fact, I want to stop being a Diglett so badly, I'm going to jump into the water real quick and we're just going to level up the Diglett. Okay, cool. Our Diglett has been dug up. Oh! Get rid of Slash and give it Earthquake. Earthquake's great. Okay, and you will be evolving into Miss Magius. Shucky can now consider themselves de-squished. West to Newbark, east to Route 26. I think east to Route 26 is where we're heading for. Hello. Okay, help me train Kraken. Oh, sorry, I already told you. I got it during the way to the Pokemon League challenge. Yes and no. Ooh, Starmie, level 30. Kraken, level 45. I think we just have to switch train. I don't think Kraken's... yeah, I think Kraken is just too squishy to handle it. Let's try Chaos. We have 11 levels on Starmie, even though Chaos is tiny right now. I don't know, it's worth a shot. I can always just swap Crawdaunt in. Crawdaunt's my current favourite. Earthquake! I do like me some Earthquake! Whoa. I did forget to check how many Pokemon this fellow had though, so I should have looked at that first. We'll bring out Crisis for some training this time. Everyone's kind of like slowly being raised together, you know? The goo ball flies away. Okay, good. Ooh, Giraffere. I don't know if Kraken can handle even one move of anything. It can! Fantastic! The attack stat is just not there. That's okay though. One evolution and it will have a massive level advantage and it will probably not be a baby anymore, right? Like hypothetically there's statistically there's a very low chance of it staying baby. I sent Crisis to their doom. And I feel bad about that. Charisma, come here and save. Save everything. Save everyone. A little bit of Mirror Coat. Nope, that's a physical move. Failed. Let's do Mirror Coat again. No, dang. See, now it's sunken cost. Do I swap? Or do I stay? Dang, I should have swapped. Okay, well, I've got a Destiny Bond. Nino. Thank you, Charisma. I feel so like tactical with that moveset, even though I didn't put it together. Alright, no levels for anyone there. Now we carry on. Okay, another trainer. You ready? I'm ready. This should get us a level. Ace Trainer Rena. Hello, Rena. Oh, 3 Pokemon. Nope, dang. I keep expecting them to be the 3 starters again. Come on, Chaos. I know you were but a tiny tadpole, but I'm really trying to stop that for you. Okay, one nasty chomp from the fire puppy though. Hey, water type! Hey, burned. Okay, we win some and we lost some. We have surf though. Wash the dog. Excellent, good. I have burn heal, I can fix that. Yes, we will switch. This should do it. This should be the last little, just last little teaspoon of XP Kraken needs. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. We're not gonna mess around with it. Oh, so small, so tiny, tiny star. I fly. And we fly some more. Using camouflage? Transformed into ground type. Is that gonna help you? Not really. My movesets are too... what is it? Anacrostic? Is that a word? But like too out of sync with like my movesets and my Pokemon types aren't really lining up. Hey, Kraken turned to level 46. We're actually going to switch train Chaos a little bit here. Good, we're like removing all of the weaknesses. Not the type of weaknesses, we don't really have a lot of control over that, but like the babies and the like under-evolved weaknesses. Live, 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 live. Good on you, Chaos. Chaos managed that all by themselves. Okay, Kraken is evolving. Kraken is a tiny little Cleffa. This has slowly over time become less exciting and more just like really nerve-wracking. But there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing that can be changed about it. Let's just see what Kraken holds for us. With hope. Are you guys seeing this? How clever was Latias all along? Yeah! Okay, well that's something new. That's great. We love that. Latias. Sure. Why not? Let's just take a little look at Kraken, who is now Dragon and Psychic at level 46 with full immunity to ground type moves. I'm just like, what? Okay, we are gonna stop here for a second and we're gonna make Latias. The most unexpected legendary I think so far, which is saying something, because that Poliwag is about to turn into Jirachi. I'm just copying the main sprite here, so it might be difficult to tell, but I have no idea what the shapes and proportions of this Pokemon are meant to be. She seems to have a lot of flaps and spikes. Now I am going to adjust the pose slightly, but I think I can still match her vibe properly. She's also worked entirely in primary colours, which is kind of fun. So I started by working the head and body as one big base piece. I was originally planning to make the base entirely in white and then make flat pieces for any markings, but I realised that changing to red about halfway through the body was going to save us a lot of work. I used front post stitching for the colour change row to make sure that we had a nice crisp edge between the two as well. The red marking for the face is just an extended magic ring. I believe there's like 12 stitches packed in there, with some chains to help guide it into having 3 loose corners. The arms were then just little ketchup dipped french fries. I made a couple more body details and then focused on the feet. Having them be one layer was capturing the shape okay, but it felt really flimsy to me. So I made a second layer without the toe spikes, and I'm going to sew the 2 pieces together so that they are reinforced. The wings I approached the same way that I had approached Crawdaunt's tail. I created it as a piece laid flat, then folded it in half and sewed the opening closed. This gives us all of the structure of a double-walled piece with the easy shaping and pointiness of a flat piece. Finally, a couple of little ears, and single layer was fine for them. I started assembly by once again removing all of the outer pieces so I could work from the base up. I sewed on the chest piece, the shoulder blades, stuffing as we go, and the blue triangle marking. I added some fingernails to the arms, clap, clap, and then we just built up the head, adding in all the details, including some yellow highlights for the eyes. And of course, the ears. I was sewing the rest of the pieces on, and apparently that's where my camera cut out. But here is the finished Latias, and I love her. I think I really managed to capture her sweet nature. I feel like you can sort of tell she used to be a Cliffer. Alrighty, we are back, and I've chucked our giant lobster friend back in the lead. And we're just gonna carry on. I'll show you where we are. We are just turning the corner now onto Route 26. So we're doing okay. Victory Road is at the end of this, where we are making progress. Honestly, it's not been a bad episode. Like, if you think about it, we've gotten 2 brand new teammates who are currently obeying the rules of evolution, which I know I appreciate. Okay, there's a fisherman there. I'm feeling great today too. Okay, 3 Pokemon. Scott. Hello, Scott. What do I reckon this guy's gonna do? Okay, we've got a little poison sting happening. I counter that with punch. This isn't a fun way to do this battle. So I continued up the mountain, just basically looking for trainers and any kind of XP I could find anywhere. And along the way, Poliwag was able to evolve from Poliwag into Jirachi. Oh good, and we found somewhere to rest. And the climb up the mountain was fairly uneventful. Alrighty. We have to be getting close now. You. I don't like you. I'm gonna climb up this ladder instead. No, that's a way out. Okay, this could be it. This could be our final trainer for the day. 3 Pokemon, great. Gavin, hello. Victreebel. Cabbage, I feel like we haven't been seeing very much of you today. Let's get you out there. Water the plants. Don't water the plants. We'll find something else to do. I keep thinking that brine is salty water and therefore bad for plants, but I know that's not how this game works. The game just goes, that's a water move, therefore the plants are good against it. And it's just like, that should not be how it works. And there are rules. Shock the plant. Again, it's not cheating when I do it. Like a really big poison. It's 40 points per go. Sorry, Cabbage. Just hang in there. It was 60, that one there. Does it increase? What's up with that? It's for Pokemon anyway, but like, there's just something not quite got right going on there. Oh, hello, Kingler. You're looking very sly today. You feel like, yeah, so you feel like a physical attack type. It's the battle of the crabs. One looking kind of mean around the eyes, the other one looking kind of like they've seen some stuff. I'm sorry, Charisma looks like she's seen some stuff. You know what? Kingler looks like he was the one to show it to her. Stomp, she stomp, you do the Kingler stomp. Okay, is that enough XP? We must be getting close. We did it! Okay, Charisma has leveled up finally to level 42. Oh, we're not done here. This was not a bad episode with the 2 new team members, both of them at a reasonable level. Now, in fact, our whole team is in those like low 40s, which is a much better position than where we started this episode, because we had like a level 12 on the team and two like gaps. And so like sadly, we lost Circumvent along the way, but we gained Charisma and we gained Kraken, and I'm feeling pretty good about both of them at the moment. There we go. We wrapped that up real quick. And thank you, Gavin, for your assistance. We are climbing our way to Victory Road. Charisma is about to evolve again, and this is it. This is the final evolution of today. I feel good about it. She's been very, very helpful so far, and I see no reason for that to stop. So, say goodbye to our dainty lobster lady, and hello to... Oh! Oh, how am I going to do that? That's what, Dustox? Sorry. Yeah, Dustox. It's a bug. Oh no. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Great. This is good. This is fine. It's brand new, fun bug. I had a brief moment of like, oh no, wings. But like, that is our second moth type for today. Got a couple of bugs. Oh, those wings though. Pretty. I get to make 2 moths today. Alright. There she is. Hello. Charisma is nipping at your feet. I love you. Shield dust blocks the added effects of attacks taken. Cool. So we're going to pause here and we're going to make our final Pokemon of the day, which is Charisma the Dustox. We have been blessed with the presence of a second moth and our 6th girl evolution of the day. Also, not a single Gen 4 Pokemon today, which is odd. Huh. Anyway, as long as we nail the colours and the overall circle shape of the wings, I think we'll be okay here. I started with the body for this particular bug. It's more of a sweet potato shape than a regular potato shape, and it needs to have a little booty ruffle, which I made using Picots. From there, I swapped to orange and made a bunch of 4-stitch tubes for the legs. Then to yellow to add the eyes and the antenna. For the bottom wings, I borrowed a technique from Venomoth, the one we used for the head. I built up the base of it and then split it into 2 rounds, using dark green to add the edge in. Then I could just sew the flattened edges shut, forming a lovely little wing. And with that technique all worked out, I could then use the same approach for the larger top wings. I struggled a little bit adding the markings on as they needed to match front to back, but also across both wings. Honestly, I think I got them close enough. Well, that's annoying. These 2 match and these 2 match, but I have to find a pair of them. Those 2 are probably closest. Then it was just a matter of sewing all the little pieces to the body. I swapped to black to add details to the eyes and the mouth. And then finally I sewed the wings on. And there is Dustox, our final Pokemon of the day. I have named her Dustine. Okay, so today we made Venomoth, Wobbuffet, Crawdaunt, Cleffa. I forgot the arms. I forgot the arms! Let me just fix that real quick. There we go. Latias and Dustox. Quick, somebody hide the lamps! All right, and that is the end of today's episode. So we made it most of the way towards Victory Road, and that is where we'll pick up next time. Thank you to all of you who have left me advice and links to maps and just like corrections to things in the comments. I am reading them, and it's because of you that we have 2 new team members that are doing really good for us today, and we are in the best position ever. For the first time, I think we might actually be able to take on the Elite Four. Up until like halfway through this episode, I just didn't think it was going to be able to be a thing, and we were going to have to like write a little bit more of a narrative ending to our challenge. But no, I'm feeling good about it. So thank you all for watching. In the next episode, we'll take on Victory Road and we'll just sort of see how we go from there. Okay, I'll see you all next time. Bye. Not everything went perfectly today, but I'm really happy with our lineup. I can't really pick a favorite. I like 4 of them too much to pick just one of them. But as always, I would love to hear who your favorite was in the comments. Just a quiet little happy birthday to the channel as well. Complicated Knots turned 5 this week. That is 5 years of Complicated Knots, which is crazy to me. Finally, a big thank you to my patrons. Your support makes it possible for me to make videos like this. 5 years of videos like this.